What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video here on the channel, and today we're going to be taking a look at a story that is very unfortunate to see because we've seen all these articles and stuff. We've covered a few of these here on the channel where this trend has been going on where people have just been going around in stores messing with stuff. You know, the Bluebell ice cream thing, and we've had all these people licking ice cream and messing with mouthwash and all kinds of stuff like that, but I feel like this one is a little bit more serious because it actually caused a little bit of a health reaction to somebody, and, this one is one that actually caused harm to somebody. With a lot of these, they actually, got the product off the shelf before anybody was able to get to it, like with the ice cream and stuff. From what I understand, in those situations, they get that ice cream in those videos and stuff before anyone buys it, takes it home and eats it and gets sick or anything, so while it's still obviously wrong and it is a big deal and should be taken seriously, I would say this is a problem because unfortunately, the person involved in this one is somebody who did not see this coming, and they bought a product thinking that it was going to be a normal product, and unfortunately, they take it home and something horrible happens to them simply because we live in a society where people just have no respect for other people, and they go in stores and think that it's funny to mess with other people's products and cause harm to other people and stuff. So I was on Twitter earlier and I saw this post from a user who was sharing something that they'd seen on Facebook coming out of Wisconsin from a woman, and it was pretty sad, man. And I'm going to show you guys the Facebook posts, I'm going to show you the GoFundMe, and I'm going to show you guys a lot here. So there is a lot with this story to take in, there is a lot of details to go over here, and a lot for us to cover, so I ask for you guys to bear with me on this one. But the first thing to look at here is this Facebook post. Now, this is coming from the mother of the girl who was affected, and it says, "Attention New Richmond Walmart shoppers, beware of shampoo and conditioner you buy there, as my daughter Ashley Rose bought some 2 days ago, and someone mixed Nair in her conditioner bottle. As I speak, she is losing hair and crying. Conditioner below this. Conditioner is supposed to be white. This is an ugly pink color. Please note this is not fake. The police are going to be watching camera footage along with detectives." Then they give an update that she went for a consultation for extensions. Her hair is so brittle and is still falling out that they can't really do anything for it. She's going to have to get her head shaved. This woman's obviously full of emotions right now because, well, I mean, her daughter has been attacked by some coward who went into a store and did something like this, this is horrible. This is just, it's wrong. Something you can't defend yourself from. There's no way that you can see this coming, really, and it's unfortunate, but there's more to this that we're going to go ahead and cover here. This is a photo of the bottle and stuff that they took. Just, a regular bottle of conditioner. Nothing really looks off about this bottle, honestly. It just looks like a normal bottle of Pantene, I would say. So that's what that's looking like. And then this, unfortunately, is a picture of the shower that this girl apparently was using, and that is her hair all over the inside of this shower with a massive clump of it laying on the ground, dude. That's a horrible sight to see because I can only imagine, how I would feel if all of my hair came out at once because somebody did something like that to me. I would be absolutely distraught, man. You can't trust anything anymore. You really can't. So that isn't it, folks. I did also find below this a Facebook post from the girl affected herself. Keep in mind, that was all from the mother of this girl. Apparently, the girl affected lives on her own. She is old enough to live on her own, so she was at her apartment or her house or whatever, and she made a Facebook post clarifying some things that I want to read now. As I type this, I'm crying because that's all I've done since this incident. This is raw and has hit me like no other. My hair was finally the way I loved it to be, and now it's gone. These photos I'm sharing are personal to me, but apparently needs to get out there. Most of these were from last night. Through the night and morning on, hair had fallen out and was still falling out in clumps before I had shaved it. Pictures do not do it justice or show the 100% damage it has caused me. My heart hurts terribly. I don't even have any words to say to anyone, as I just can't get anything out but that it hurts and it has been scary. My only intentions for sharing this is to prevent it from happening to anyone else. Check your bottles wherever you get them. Nothing can be trusted anymore. Please do not bash me. As you can see from the pictures, she has several bald spots all over her head, and these are from the night before. As you could see from the picture before, where there were literally just chunks of her hair laying from all inside the shower, there has been a very clear progression in her state of how much hair she has. She doesn't have any hair anymore as of her making this post. She has been completely shaven bald, unfortunately. It's just a shame that you have to check where you get shampoo anymore when you go to a store like Walmart, which already has so much surveillance and there's so many people there that you would think it's almost absurd that something like this could happen. But the fact that you now have to be so paranoid about buying stuff like this from a store like that is almost mind-boggling in a way. And the fact that something like this can happen to you and you can be victimized in a way like this without even like being able to really defend yourself, honestly, and then like to have people basically like have to tell people and like ask them not to bash you. I mean, that's kind of sad. We're gonna get to this point, and I'm telling you, because we keep seeing these stories pop up. I keep thinking that it's just fading away, man. This whole stupid trend of people just doing this. And here's what I don't understand about it. We keep seeing more and more of these stories where these people aren't even like recording it anymore and putting it online. These people like have stopped recording these acts and they've stopped putting them online because like they get shamed when they put them online. So they're not even like seeking attention anymore. They're not even clout chasing off of it anymore. They're just like doing it for sick and cheap thrills. And I'm not comprehending it because the attention really isn't there anymore. Like at that point, you're just doing something with the understanding that you're going to get caught. You're doing this in a place where every corner of the store is basically being recorded 24/7. There's dozens of employees. There's almost always dozens, if not hundreds of people in the store all the time. You're gonna get caught. There's no way you're not gonna get caught. I don't understand why people think they're not gonna get caught when they do stuff like this, but apparently people are too stupid to realize that they're just always gonna get caught when they pull something like this off. Now, the police are investigating this, apparently. According to the Facebook post, police and investigators and detectives and whatnot are all working on this, and I'm hoping that somebody gets brought to justice because, obviously, I think somebody should be going to jail for this. I mean, this is just one of those things that you don't do to somebody, you know what I'm saying? But here's what I really don't get, okay, is the fact that people try to make these things out like they're jokes. Like, people act as if this is like some sort of funny joke, like this is a prank that you play. The whole idea of a prank is that if you're gonna play a prank on somebody and like make a practical joke, is that you're supposed to be there when the joke is played out. When you do something this stupid and cowardly and you just like do it to simply cause harm to somebody and there's no joke behind it, like you're not even there to see what happens. Like, you're just simply causing pain to another person just to do it. You never see it happen. You never even get to see your quote-unquote joke unfurl, so I don't even see how it's, like, funny. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand the comedic value to these losers who do stuff like this. I don't understand what their thought process is when they get this in their head. Anytime you play a prank on one of your friends, you pretty much play it to them face to face. When you lick ice cream and put it back on the shelf and get arrested by the police and someone gets sick because they ate your ice cream and, you know, you got hot breath because you never brush your teeth and they get sick, right? You know, that's not a joke. And even then, you never got to see it in the first place. What's funny about it, you know? But on top of that, okay, there is a GoFundMe to this whole thing that is apparently to help. I didn't know wigs were so expensive, but apparently they're like hundreds, if not thousands of dollars. I actually didn't know that. I've never bought a wig before, but yeah, apparently like a good wig is actually really expensive. I was completely oblivious to this. Unfortunately, she is going to have to go through some medical costs because she had to go to the emergency room. So she went to the hospital and had to incur medical costs because obviously it is not free to go to the emergency room in the United States. Her scalp was red and irritated, so I don't know if they're going to put her on any medication or anything. Those kinds of things aren't always free. Anyways, there's a little bit more backstory in this whole thing here, so I'm going to read this to you as well. So anyway, this gives like a date and everything. So apparently this happened on Tuesday, July 23rd. She went to a Walmart in New Richmond, Wisconsin. Now I looked up the law in Wisconsin. I couldn't get much information on what this would be considered, but if you guys could figure that out, drop it down below. I'm no legal expert or anything. But she went to purchase shampoo and conditioner. She selected Pantene Pro V Sheer Volume. On Sunday, July 28th, she decided to use this shampoo and conditioner for the first time since she bought it, and she began to wash her hair. She let the conditioner sit for about 10 minutes while she went about other steps of showering before rinsing rinsing it out. As she exited the shower, she realized her hair had a foul odor to it, so she re-entered the shower and began to wash it again. At this point, her hair began falling out in massive clumps. It's believed the hair conditioner was tampered with and someone put some sort of chemical depilatory cream inside of it, such as Nair or Veet. It should be noted that she lives alone and there's no way someone could have tampered with the product when it was in her home. Ashley went to the emergency room and her scalp was red and irritated. She has filed a police report so Walmart can release surveillance footage to the investigators. She went to a hairstylist in hopes of getting extensions put in the remaining hair to conceal some of the hair loss. Unfortunately, it was determined the extensions would likely put too much tension on the remaining hair and cause it all to fall out. Her hair is still shedding, her scalp is still irritated. She came to the heartbreaking realization her only option at this point was to shave her head. Hair is such a part of their personal identity, and having to lose it without expectation of choice is an incredibly traumatic experience. The GoFundMe is being set up in hopes of helping Ashley to purchase some wigs, which can cost hundreds to thousands of dollars, and to also require costly care and maintenance, along with offsetting any potential medical costs and legal fees. Like I said, going to the emergency room is definitely not cheap. I also definitely smell a lawsuit I feel like are just going to result in like your shampoo, your conditioners and stuff just being locked up. Walmart is going to have security drones and cameras and stuff on every aisle. I don't know about drones, little robots and stuff going down the aisles. That'd be kind of cool. I mean, you guys want everything to be like 1984 by George Orwell. I mean, that's about as close as you can get it right there. Walmart's going to become a full-on surveillance state because, I mean, the amount of bad press that Walmart has gotten in the last month and a half from these stories is just... it's absurd. They have to protect their company. I mean, you're going to see it. I'm telling you. They're going to start locking stuff up, folks. There's going to be employees. There's going to be security guards walking around. There's going to be cameras everywhere. I'm telling you, they're going to do something. They're going to start taking measures to make sure this stuff isn't happening. And maybe it's for the better. If we can't contain losers and idiots going around and messing with everybody's stuff, maybe that is better, because people don't deserve to have stuff like this going on. And I don't know where we as a society got to this point where people decided this was like an acceptable thing to do, and where people decided that this was okay to just run around and put Nair in shampoo and stuff. But parents need to start doing something and start raising your kids a little bit better, because this is ridiculous. Nobody should ever have to go into Walmart with the fear of having to look in their shampoo to make sure it's the right color, because they don't want to go bald tomorrow, because some loser decided it would be a funny practical joke when it's not. I'm telling you guys, your best bet when it comes down to buying stuff like this is to buy it on Amazon, man. Amazon Pantry for Prime members is an amazing thing, man. I buy all that stuff on there. It's there within a couple days. You get a lot of really good deals and discounts with it. Sure, you don't have it at your house in 45 minutes like with the grocery store, but I can wait an extra day. I can buy things a couple days in advance when I need it, and I can wait. If it means that I don't even have to deal with a remote chance of something like this happening, then I have no problem. And people have told me, because I tell people that I do that, and they're like, oh, well, what if some guy at the Amazon warehouse decides he wants to do it? It's not possible, because I bought this big 2-pack of my shampoo, right? And guess what? It's plastic wrapped, baby. It's not happening. Buy the 2-packs, buy it on Amazon, buy the multi-packs of stuff, just stock up on the stuff, buy it in bulk. You will not be disappointed, I'm telling you. When Walmart realizes all of a sudden everyone's buying this stuff on Amazon and stuff, they'll be forced to start, locking this stuff up or start protecting people, because obviously they're not doing a good enough job now. I definitely encourage you, if you can help, definitely drop a couple bucks and help this girl out. It's an unfortunate situation. I will, of course, link the GoFundMe and all of that stuff down below. Very unfortunate circumstances nobody should ever have to deal with. Thank you for watching this video. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're brand new around here on my channel. Follow me over on Twitter at @SubToptimus. I post memes, thoughts, and updates. Surefire way to get notifications of all my newest content. Thank you to my channel members. Your support helps my channel tremendously. And until my next video, guys, this is Optimus, apparently having to check everything he buys to make sure he doesn't die, and signing out.